Hey everyone, Chris Cervantez, Caleo Real Estate. Thanks for joining me again. In the previous episode, we were talking about what it looks like in order to buy as far as when you own a home already. And what we were discussing previously was we need to talk to a loan officer. We need to see if they will actually give you that option whether to buy or can you buy without selling, or do you actually have to sell before you buy. So in this episode, we're actually going to discuss that second part. Hey, we talked to the loan officer, you're fully approved for a mortgage, but you actually have to get rid of your current house. So that's what we're going to discuss now. Now, it really only comes down to two things. Do we go ahead and list the house first and then find the house? Or do you go out and find a house once you identify the property and then you'll go ahead and list your house? So that is a very, very big question that a lot of sellers that I speak to have to deal with and have to wrestle with. There are definite advantages and definite disadvantages to both, and what I wanted to do is break down a couple of those in this video. So advantage number one would be to go ahead and list your house subject to the sale, or subject to the identification of finding the next property. So what that means is you'll go ahead and list the property for sale now, find a buyer, and we would communicate to the buyer, hey, we need to find another place. So that's actually quite common in our current market, but that changes as the market dynamics change. So if it's a super hot market and you have multiple buyers, I guarantee you there's going to be one buyer that'll be willing to wait for you to go out and find another house. Now, if it's a very weak market, if it's a buyer's market, and they come across, there's a million homes to look at, and you're the only home that, they have to go find another house to buy, that may not work for them. So we really have to understand the market dynamics and how that looks like for you. Okay, so option number two would be to go ahead and find a house before you decide to list and sell your house. This is a common option that a lot of people try to do. It's a funny line, but a lot of people say, hey, I don't want to be homeless. I don't want to go ahead and buy another house, because I don't know where we're going to end up. So the good news is that as long as your real estate agent advises you properly, you're never going to be homeless. Yes, there's advantages of identifying the next house that you are going to buy, because you can have some certainty to know that, hey, we have a place to go, okay? The disadvantage of that is that now you're going to be in a position where that next seller is going to be putting pressure on you to get rid of your current home. So instead of trying to squeeze every last penny out of your current home, you're going to be forced to maybe sell it at a discount, or maybe sell a little bit faster than you would have originally felt comfortable with. So that's ultimately up to you, and I can advise you on the pros and cons of either way that you feel most comfortable with. But at the end of the day, you're the one that's making that decision, so you have to feel comfortable with that. So for more information or to sit down and talk about how this process would look for you and your family, I'd love to assist. I'm here to help with all your selling needs. Please shoot me a call and I'd love to help. Thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.